Moving on to the next contestant, I would like to call our Navina Adhikari. Give her huge round of applause.
त्यो चेयर चाहिँ किन दुइटा राख्नु भएको छ चेयर
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to Sunflower Academy News. I am reporting from Tarkeswar 6 Kathmandu. I am Navina Adhikari from grade 6 quarter 9 standing here to update 3 news. These include national news, international news and sports news. For the national news, the headline is School begin winter prepared measures. As temperature starts falling, several public schools in Hills district have introduced winter schedule and distribute warm clothing to younger students. People say the steps are made to ensure student safety. For the international news, the headline is Major take from signed agreement on artificial intelligence safety. Leading technology companies from the US, Europe and Asia have signed a joint agreement to promote responsible AI development. The pact highlights data protection and safeguards to ensure AI system remains safe and reliable. For sports news, the headline is News Cricket preparing for upcoming series. Nepal national cricket team has begun an intensive training camp ahead of the upcoming series. Coaches report improved batting performance with senior players taking leadership roles. Fans expect a strong comeback after a series of recent mixed results. By saying this much, I like to conclude my newspaper. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Moving on to the next contestant, I would like to call her Suyasa Tama. Give her a huge round of applause. Good afternoon and welcome to Sunflower Academy. I am Suyasa Tama reporting to you Sunflower. Let's start off with a look at our headline for this afternoon. There are 3 categories. One is national news, second one is international news, third one is sport news. First one, national news. In Nepal, following a large-scale outlet protest in September, an interim government under Susila Karki has formed with a promise to crack down on corruption and restore social media ban and grievance over the economic inequalities result in a major unrest in a political change. Second one, international news. Around the world, the conflicts between Ukraine and Russia continues to escalate in a winter month approach. Ukraine has a report large-scale drone strike targeting Russia energy. Infrastructure is preparing for the long range offensive. Sport news. In sport news, Nepal national cricket team suffered in a third straight defeat in an ongoing ICC World Cup, losing 2 series in Dubai after bowling out opponents in a 271. They are the case down by a United States. National cricket team leaving Nepal winless so far in the tournament. Thank you. Have a nice day. In this way, we have completed class 6. Now, moving on to the class. Firstly, I would like to call her Garima Khadka. Give a huge round of applause for her. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I am Good afternoon, everyone. Today I am Garima Khadka standing in front of you from grade 7 to deliver a short news. Today's news update. National news on seasonal rains devastate paddy harvest. Farmers across Nepal, including in Jumla, Mahotari and Salem, have reported massive crop losses due to unseasonal pre-winter downpours, which have overflowed ready to harvest paddy fields. Moving on to international news. Middle East tensions. The Red Cross has received the remains of 3 more hostages from Gaza, which are to be handed over to the Israeli military for examination. Meanwhile, Iran's president has stated that Tehran will build its nuclear facility. Moving on to sports highlights. Women's Cricket World Cup. India's women's team has won their first ever Cricket World Cup, defeating South Africa by 52 runs in the final. Nepal cricket defeats. Nepal's struggles in the ICC World Cup 2 continued, with the team suffering its third straight defeat after the USA chased down a 272-run target with 6 wickets to spare. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Moving on to the next contestant, I would like to call her Prasamsa Adhikari. Give a huge round of applause for her.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Prasamsa Adhikari standing before all of you to deliver a short news. Let's start the news. National news. Susila Thakre became the country's first female prime minister. Ukraine a success, Russia ahead of winter. The Nepal national cricket team beat West India. Now, this news in detail. National news. At least 17 people stand in Nepal protest over a social media ban promoting the Prime Minister registration on Susila Thakre became the country's first female Prime Minister. Health programmers declared due to a lack of permanent leadership in Ministry of Health affected disaster-affected areas. Now, international news. Ukraine a success, Russia of nuclear terrorism after fresh stakers targeted Ukrainian energy infrastructure ahead of winter. The 2025 United Nations Climate Change Conference set for November in Brazil, underlined by a global poll showing many people still don't know its purpose. Sport news. The Nepal national cricket team beat West India national cricket team by 19 runs in Sharjah, making their first ever win against a full ICC member nations. The government body All Nepal Football Association ANFA has promoted 5 new teams to the National Women's Lekau MMA to protein competitions and development AR club level in 2025. IPL media rights TV and digital for 2023 to 2027 goes to two separate broadcaster deal paid as Rs 44,075 crore sources. Thank you. That was for today.
Please welcome. Give a huge round of applause for him.
Kshitiz Gautam.
Kshitiz Gautam.